welcome back to me, welcome back to Thailand. Tribulita here in Thailand. Hope you're doing well. It's Parahasabodi today, which is Thursday, and it's it's a weird day, weird Parahasabodi, and it's the other days are 1 Jan, 1 Can, 1 Pod, and then on Thursday it's Parahasabodi. Anyway, it's a cloudy day in Thailand, etc. We've got a big typhoon, the very far north of Thailand, etc. But approaching Thailand. It's not here in Thailand at the moment. It's called Super Typhoon Ragu. I don't know if you heard about it. It's causing a lot of problems, and it's one of the strongest typhoons going across Southeast Asia for a long time, and it's causing a lot of damage. A lot of planes getting evacuated from Hong Kong, going to Malaysia and Singapore, to Malaysia and Philippines, etc. to get away from it. Cathay Pacific getting rid of the planes. So a lot of people evacuated and gone home, etc., and closed up shops all over Southeast Asia and Vietnam and China, and so it's amazing. But just hope it doesn't cause too many disruptions. But we'll see. Anyway, so we're expecting a bit of cloud for the next few days. I don't think we'll get any kind of feel anything because we're too far north, and Thailand's a hell of a big place. I don't know whether the clouds got something to do with it, or it's just the end of the season, ready the season. Anyway, so let's move on. It is a Thursday, and they were celebrating 2 victories last night. 2, not 1, 2. The ladies started their League Cup as well as the men's yesterday, playing at home at the Josie Stadium, and in Group A against Everton, and for instance, we won 3-1, and a fantastic performance by the ladies. The third goal the only goal by Everton was a consolation, but Manchester City played very well, and we got some great players. Here's Agawi again. She's our Phil Foden, and she's playing absolutely fantastic. But we got a lot of credit to the Manchester City side, to the Man City team as well in general, because the new signings we have also scoring, because they've got 9 different scorers and 9 different goals. 9 goals, 9 different scorers. Why the men would love that, wouldn't they? They would love that. For instance, having 9 different 9 goals and 9 different scorers. So, for instance, there you go. And yesterday, for instance, so they're doing amazing at the moment. I'm really doing. So they've got the London Lioness on Sunday, and so it's good luck to them. Anyway, let's pop over to the men, and so we played Huddersfield last night at Huddersfield, and for instance, and won 2-0. So absolutely fantastic. Playing Swansea in the next round, got a decent tie compared to some. I think there's Newcastle and Spurs, and other teams have got. I think Arsenal against Brighton, even Liverpool. I've got a difficult task against Palace, but they're playing at home. But but City, I think Wigan against Fulham, and the Man City against Swansea, or Swansea against Man City. So, but it's a decent tie for us, so I'm quite happy with it. Yesterday, for instance, we played a lot of our players rested, likes of Erling Haaland, for instance. Donnarumma was there, but he was backup to goalkeeper. I'm surprised they didn't give him a rest, etc., and put in Ortega as backup. But anyway, so also Rodri got a rest, and a few others, etc., which was good. And we brought in kept Phil Foden, and who was the star man again. Well done, Phil. Even though you're getting coached by Pep quite a bit, him and Nico Gonzalez got a lot of coaching last night. Pep was definitely in the mood for coaching yesterday, but wonderful to see, and the likes of Kalvin Philips came on. So there you go. What did I say a few days ago? Will Kalvin Philips make the squad? Will he come on? Will he play his first game? And there he is. It comes on. So congratulations to him, and salute to Man City. So the likes of Raheem Sterling, etc., who's got to train at 8 o'clock in the evening, where Kalvin Phillips can come on and for instance, play for get a game for City, and show him You know, because again we got a lot of injuries, and Pep said, you know, show me what you can do, because he's going to be a City player for a while, so we can get rid of him somewhere. I just don't know, but other than but let's see what he can do. So, for instance, and it's up to him to prove his worth. Also, there's a lot of EDS players playing yesterday. The Heskey boys came on as well, so their parents got to be proud of that, as Pep said. So, but it's good to see the Heskey's guys coming along, etc. And the likes of Divine Masaka and a few others. But let's go through the team and of what happened yesterday. Let's go through the team. So the team for City was Trafford, Nunes, Stones and Accu, O'Reilly at the back. Kalvin Heskey came on for O'Reilly in the 76th. Lewis, Nico and Philips. Lewis and Nico in the midfield. Philips came on for him on the 83rd. Bob, Musaka, Foden, Reinders came on for him on the 76th. Savinho and the other Heskey boy, our Heskey, came on the 83rd. Subs not used, Donnarumma, DS, Bernardo, Braithwaite and Munfin. Okay, so, but overall, etc. For instance, yeah, really good. I'm really pleased about what happened, and the academy youngsters, Divine, Basaka, Jaden, Heskey, brother Regan also made their first team debuts, and as 8 homegrown players featured against the League One side. It was a dominant display by Pep Guardiola's men, with Foden hit firings ahead in the first half. I thought it was a great goal by Foden. Really, you know, just quality. Just you know, when you see, and he's just so good. It's so good to see him back as well. You know, I know he's got a few issues. You know, mental health is massive. You know, what's a goal for me, my life, etc. And it should be for many people. And you see it in Thailand a lot. So what's the goal? But with men, and especially men. But for instance, and it's important. It's great to see him backfiring again. And that goal he took, it was just brilliant. It's a really good goal. The Terriers worked hard to frustrate City, but Savinho eventually smashed home the second in 15 minutes later. Yeah, great goal by Savinho. I wanted more and more from him. I see Doku's kicked on big time, and I want to see the same thing from Savinho. And it was a few times he frustrated me because he was getting the ball, but he wasn't taking on his man as much. He was passing it back. I thought, oh no, come on, take on your man. You know, it's a League One, for Christ's sake, come on. And so he did frustrate me a little bit, but he did show his class again scoring the goal and knocking it in from the very tight angle. City completed a dominated first half and 82% possession as we strung around the passes. So they were back to Pep's way of playing. So hopefully the media was watching it. So yeah. Current statement, trying to open the home side. Debutant Masaka also made a mark early on with a low cross range shot that was blocked, and the header was confidently saved by Lee Nichols in goal. As he turned provider as Foden spun smartly before exchanging passes with the teenager and rifling in an unstoppable shot into the bottom corner from 20 yards. Brilliant goal. Savinho and Oscar Barbaros were full of threat on either flanks, but the Terriers defended in numbers and cut down the amount of opportunities. So yeah, so they were so offensively, you know, it was a low block for them 100%. The home side began in the second half with a bit more aggression. They did, and that freed up space for Nicola O'Reilly, finding a low cross that was almost turned in by Masaka before the volley was saved from the same man. Yeah, he did have a chance. But he had more of a telling chance a bit later on. In between, O'Reilly played through by Nicole Gonzalez, but Nichols released out quickly and got his hands to the effort, and the ball was almost lifted over the keeper. Yeah, I thought he should have done better, O'Reilly. Great ball by Nicole Gonzalez, and then he just kind of looped it, and I think he should have tried a bit more. You know, I don't know. Yeah, it's easy for me to say, but I thought we should have definitely put that ball away. But you know, again, who am I to say? City's finally got our second in the 74th minute with Savinho. Finally found a man of space in the congested box and beat Nichols with an unstoppable strike from a tight angle. Yeah, just hit the crossbar, then came down in the inside of the goal. That gave the opportunity to introduce new faces. Yeah, because that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to get the whole game wrapped up at half time so we can change and bring all the new faces in. And also give Phil Foden a rest and Savinho. Well, Phil Foden at least. The opportunity. So Jaden and Regan Heskey, the first brothers to feature for City since the Torres. Although Huddersfield almost pulled out of a late goal back when Jay's Smith away hit the woodwork. Yeah, he got it. You know, it was about the only bit of again, like it was like the City game with Everton. The game was already wrapped up. It was done and dusted. They came out of the box, etc., and had a go, a shot, and hit the woodwork. Didn't, you know, no. So about that's it really. Homegrown heroes. Masaki made his debut for the Blues in the West Yorkshire at the age of 18 and 33 days, and was soon followed by his son, the former by the sons of England striker Elmi Heskey, with Jaden and Regan introduced in the second half. I did not know that. It was Elmi Heskey's sons. It was yet another proud day for the academy, with 6 homegrown players starting and 4 on the bench. Phil Foden, Rico Lewis, Oscar Barber, Nicola O'Reilly and James Trafford already featured before tonight's game and were joined in the starting line by Misaka. And there were other 4 players on the bench, with Caden Braithwaite also had first team experience already, along with Stephen Luffett. So overall, happy days. So we go on to Swansea in the next round. Pep Guardiola, I think we really played really good. Performance in defensively was improved a lot. I know for all the time from my experience, the games in the FA Cup, League Cup, away in the Champions League, League 1, League 2 is always going to be tricky. And always we're going to have a really good, and always we have a really good, and I'm happy with John Stones, Nathan Accu, who played really good, and the other guys as well. The new ones, old ones, they performed in the way we try to find as the team. So Lewis's reaction: it was a difficult place to come, as they're a difficult team to break down. We knew we would have most of the ball, most of the possession, and most of the chances, and it was about taking our chances and getting a win to put us in the next round. We are going into the next round wanting to win games and go through to the next round because of the trophy. We want to win a trophy. Yes. So we got Burnley next up 3 o'clock on Saturday the 27th September. At home, so the party, the get together with Kyle Walker and friends, so in Manchester, for instance, so it was nice to see the turnout of. Just shows you, for instance, players are very close knit, aren't they? Really, for instance, and regardless of a player going to a different team, it's always nice to see players. So it's always. So excuse me. Sorry, excuse me, guys. It's got a pop up. I can't stand pop ups. I do turn up all my pop ups off, etc. And you still get pop ups on. So Swansea next. So we've got Swansea away next. For instance, that's going to be, I'm not sure, but for instance, so hopefully that's a good result for us. That's a good draw for us. Draw for us. It was good. City fans were brilliant last night. For instance, they went through the entire repertoire yesterday, and I can brush up on my song skills as well, because a lot of the songs, the Man City songs, I do know, but I sometimes forget them. But I love the Amarin song. You're never gonna win again. Yes, crying in the Stratford End, Ruben Amarin, because that's that favourite song, isn't it? Well, apart from that, you never run for me. Oh, unbelievable. But this man played yesterday, Kalvin Philips, first game, I think it was 600 and something days. So he hasn't played for a while. So, but he looks in good shape, and wish him well. And he got a good clap from the City fans. So yeah, so it was good. It's good. Yeah, only good. And seeing the Heskey boys and the Heskey boys and Tyrone Musaka and Reed Heskey and all turning up as well. So it was good to see. It's always great to see the new youngsters coming up, so for instance, and see what they can prove. Again, it gives them opportunities, and think, well, they might be able to, breaking into the first team squad is always going to be difficult. So, but we've got a lot of talent, and I would just love to see a conveyor belt of talent coming through. Player of the match, Mr. Phil Foden. Yes, again. That was quite funny. At the end of the day, I saw him doing it on the touchline as well, but giving a big talking to for what's it called, Nico Gonzalez, but Pep also did say it in his saying it's good to do it on the pitch while it's got it fresh in his mind, and he said they all want to learn. So, but overall, happy days. Happy. So 2 wins, 2 games, 2 wins. 1 o'clock start by the ladies, and the guys Cities didn't start till 7:30 at 9:45. I think LB got it. He forgot. He thought it was 8 o'clock. But no, happy days. So we'll go into Burnley on Saturday, winning. After the Spurs and the Brighton game. So, for instance, how we were feeling about the Spurs and the Brighton game. Now we've gone and beaten the Rags, brilliant. We've got we beat Napoli, showed them who's boss. For instance, so we should have beaten Arsenal, and I'm disappointed not to beat Arsenal, really, to tell you the truth. And if Haaland would have crossed that ball to Foden, then we would have been definitely on the blue moon at the moment. And then, for instance, I'm winning today. Sorry, I do apologise. Winning today. Winning today. So yesterday. So, but happy. Altogether, so I can't complain, and we move on. So I'll bid you good day. Like and subscribe. Tell me what you're thinking. Did you watch both games like myself? How do you feel about our performance yesterday? Some people saying 4 or 5-0, but it was always going to be tricky. Again, as Pep says, going away to these games, again, you look at like United. For instance, they played their full team squad against Grimsby, etc., and lost. Chelsea won against Lincoln City, but they struggled, and Arsenal were 1-0 up against Port Vale for a long time, and they had to bring on. They had the likes of Saka. They had some of their quite a few of their first teamers out, and Djokovic, and we got the job done. We move on to the next. So, and the next is Burnley. So, but I'll be back tomorrow to see what Pep has to say, or have a chat about what Pep could say, because I'm 7 hours ahead of you guys. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. This is True Blue Time from Thailand. Like and subscribe. Tell me what you're thinking. Ask me any questions you want. You can ask me even about Thailand if you like, if you're coming over here, or any views. So, but other than that, guys, love you and leave you. True Blue Time from Thailand. Have a good like and subscribe. Tell me what you're thinking, and I'll speak to you soon.